Hello everybody. We have a new announcement, and it's a big one. It relates to lockboxes. Cryptic have released another one. Let's find out what it is. That's right, it's Deep Space Nine. I hope you like the anticipation there. We have a Deep Space Nine Lockbox coming our way. Now if you can hold on to your excitement, I know I can hold on to mine. Seriously, it's not that hard. We can look into what's inside it. So, the Ferengi have seen the return of the Dominion, Odo, and the Herc as the opportunity of a lifetime. Using Gamma Quadrant supplies and Ferengi's own munitions factories, they have come presenting a medley of new armaments for the Alliance's disposal. Not surprisingly, the Lobby Consortium has also joined in this cause and brought the fruits of their endeavours. Sounds exciting, right? No? Well, maybe you can find out what's in it, and it might change your mind. Alas, an overview is needed. First of all, a new release is the Hollow Deep Space Nine Bridge Officers. There are 9, in fact, which you can get inside the lockbox if you're a lucky individual. Something tells me you don't have to be so lucky to get these. There are other prizes which I'm very much so more expecting you to struggle to get. Now, who are these characters, you might be wondering? Well, if you don't recognise all of them, don't worry, I'd forgive you for not recognising them. I had to search a few of them, and I'm still not confident that I've labelled them all correctly. But here goes. We have Kurland, Sarish Minna, Nog, Dukan Rex, Lek, Loris, Quark, Wayun, and Rom. Lek and Rom are the ones I'm not certain about, in case you're wondering. So Kurland, obviously, we know from many missions in Starfleet. And Nog is from the show, as is Quark. The other characters, I think Wayun might have been from the show as well. I'll admit I'm not an avid Deep Space Nine watcher. But nonetheless, you can expect to get these inside. Moving on, there is also the Ferengi Vanity Shield. This one excites me a little bit. Have you ever wanted to have a ship that looks like a Ferengi ship, but isn't one? No? Well, now you can anyway. So, if you take the visual from the Decora, the Nandai, the Nagus, if you're lucky enough to have one, you'll notice that they're very orange with yellow lights. Well now, with the Ferengi Vanity Shields, you'd be able to apply that to any ship. If you have a look at the Walker-class ship from Star Trek Discovery, you can see it has the Ferengi visual on it. That's what the Vanity Shield will do. It is purely cosmetic though. Don't take it into battle. Don't do it. That is if you get it. But you probably won't. Wow, my optimism is impressive. Now, there is a new thing, the Tusk Hunter set. So this is a set of 2 items. You have the armour and the weapon. Now, the Hunter armour was designed with the Tusk Hunt in mind. Increased mobility, heavy resistances, and personal deflector integration make the wearer of this armour a master pursuant. Of course, that's coming straight from the post themselves. I just think it looks pretty groovy. Kind of look like you're from Tron, or maybe a robot. I don't know. Kind of a Klingon sash on there as well. It's interesting. As for the high energy crossbow, or hunter energy crossbow should I say, it was designed for the hunt, and used against any adversaries trying to prevent the user from doing so. Capable of destabilizing shields and penetrating even the most resilient armors, the user of this weapon will find very little that can match its utility. So, this is reminding me quite a bit of the Zephyr Cochrane shotgun, which if you didn't have the fortune to get, was a free giveaway during the Crystalline Catastrophe event a few years ago. That almost 100% penetrated an individual's shields, so you didn't need to worry about the shields. From the sounds of it, this will do the same. We don't have any stats with these weapons or later on the ships yet, but we can make predictions, and I think this is going to have a high level of shield penetration. So, moving on, there are also the Ferengi outfits. 2 in fact. Now, these outfits will be featured in the lobby store, so you won't be able to pack these per se, or box these, I should say. So the first is the Tycoon Tailed suit. Equip yourself with an outfit that resembles the attire of a particular Ferengi entrepreneur seen around Deep Space Nine. That's the one on the left, in case you were wondering. Equally, you have a replica Grand Nagus outfit on the right. Equip yourself with an outfit that resembles the attire of the Grand Nagus, the Ferengi Alliance leader. You shouldn't commit fraud, even in a game. Not wise. This is, of course, simply a replica. There you have it. moving on. It's the big boy time. These are the ships that you can get. As you can see here, this is the JEM Hadar Light Battlecruiser Tier 6. So, Light Battlecruiser doesn't sound a lot. Certainly, you'd be expecting a Tier 6 ship coming in a lockbox to be just a straight battlecruiser, but no, this is a light battlecruiser. I've got a sneaking suspicion the next R&D promo is just going to have a straight battlecruiser, which will of course cost like 1.5 billion you see and you'll never fly. Nonetheless, it does come with a special console, and that is the Personal Wormhole Generator. Activating your Personal Wormhole Generator allows you to travel great distances very quickly, while untargetable and invisible for a very brief time. While in the wormhole, you will regain hull hit points over time. Upon exiting the wormhole, you will gain a potent damage buff, not just a damage buff, a potent one. Very nice. You also unlock the starship trait, Obedience is Victory. While this starship trait is slotted, you will summon a JEM Hadar attack ship, very nice ship if I do say so myself, whenever you activate Engineering Team, Tactical Team, or Science Team. See, that sounds awesome. If that's a full health, quite damaging JEM Hadar attack ship, that is unbelievable. That's every 15 seconds you have to consider. The ally will fight by your side for a brief time. Subsequent activations of team abilities will extend the duration of the ally's health. It's pretty fantastic. I'm impressed with that trait, but I'd have to see the stats before I, owned it as being great. It could be awful. Don't take my word on this. The other ship we have is the Maquis Raider. Finally the Maquis are acknowledged in the game. At least to the tune of a ship. Now this little Raider, it looks like it's going to be a very small, very quick ship, and rightly so, that's how the Maquis fly. Discreetly. This will come from the Lobby store. Now the Maquis resistance itself was short-lived, this is some context. This fierce group of independent rebels left an indelible mark on the history of the region of space along the Cardassian Federation border, and beyond. Now, this Maquis Raider Tier 6 ship comes with a Plasma Storm module universal console. Activating this ability will create a massive Plasma Storm similar to the Badlands Cyclones at your target's location. The Plasma Storm deals plasma damage and pulls enemies into its centre while drastically showing their flight speed. Drastically, I say. Ooh. Lots of adverbs going on in this post, I see. It's also fitted with the latest experimental weaponry option, the Phlogiston projector. That's spelled Phlogiston. I could be saying that completely wrong, I could be butchering it. Phlogiston sounds right, Phlogiston. Basically, there is now another experimental weapon for you. You can also get the Tier 5 trait, which is the Badlands Tactics, which is, when slotted, and you are within 3 kilometers of an anomaly or plasma storm you control. You will gain a moderate boost to stealth, defense, and flanking damage. Not a fan, I'm going to be honest. Not a fan. Now, a universal console also comes within this box, and that is the Hostile Acquisition Universal Console. It allows you to conduct a routine inspection on a nearby vessel. The vessel's, of course, immobilised when the inspection's taking place because you can't have it moving about. And inevitably, you find something devious, and then you've got to start causing significant damage to their systems. Usually, this will result in outgoing damage, resistances, light speed, or reduced. Additionally, you're probably going to find some gold pressed platinum. So this ship's kind of sneaky, and it's something that me and my friend Connor tooted in a shenanigans about a month ago. We were talking about where the Ferengis would come along, park alongside you, just do an inspection, and then boom, Connor's took all my EC. That's kind of how it works. So I'm not saying we called it, but we called it. So for the most part, that's the contents of this lockbox. There are also some other things, as per usual, such as R&D packs. You're going to get Lobby in all of them, some boosts to XP and marks and whatnots. But this lockbox is basically coming as part of the Victory is Life expansion, if you weren't astute enough to notice that already. So thank you for listening. You're amazing. This has been Captain Destiny. I hope you learned quite a bit. And good luck opening these boxes if you decide to do that. You shouldn't.